Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the Design Project Award 2014. And again, I invite the nominees present here to come forward. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Okay, very good. The TUE Design Project Award goes to the best design project from one of the technological designer programs of the Stan Akkermans Institute at TUE. As in the case of the master students, I'm going to give each of you a certificate in recognition of you being the best of your class, the best of your designer program last year. And when I mention your name, please step forward. I have to say that up front, I do apologize for possibly mispronouncing your names. I mean, the names, ladies and gentlemen, it's quite a linguistic challenge for me. Okay? We do our best, okay? Annelies. Ezequiel Paez from the LMS program, the Logistics Management Systems. Unfortunately, he is not present. He lives in Chile, where he works at Partners in Performance, an Australian consulting company focusing on strategic consultancy. And he couldn't make the journey. He couldn't. So we will send him his certificate and also we'll send him the envelope. Yeah. Number 2, Nurjan Janarjan Dogan from the DTI, the Design Technology Instrumentation. Number 3 is easy, Laurens de Groot from Clinical Informatics. Laurens de Groot. Number 4 is Kostadinka Liocheva from Software Technology. Azar Dasturi from Mathematics for Industry. Benny Luisterburg from the PPD, from the Process and Product Design. Chemical Engineering. Maria Vrakni from User System Interaction. Eleni Foutiadou. Is that correct? Okay. All right, Eleni. Antonio Colin Navarrete from the Automotive System. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Stan Akkermans Institute, you can see it on the stage, and from the names, is very, very international. Right? It's something we were proud of. The jury has evaluated the 9 design reports written by these nominees, and the jury was very impressed by the quality of the reports, all of which contain an interesting problem definition, a thorough problem analysis, and a fine description of the design methodologies. The activities have led to well-described designs. And again, a tough decision had to be made by the jury. Ladies and gentlemen, again, after long hours with beer and pizza, after long hours of serious debates and delicate discussions, the jury came to a unanimous decision. The jury reached a unanimous conclusion. With much pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Design Project Award 2014 is José Antonio Colín Navarrete. From the Automotive Design Program, Systems Design Program. His design is entitled Vehicle Follow Control Function, Supervisory and Dynamic Control. And he was supervised by Mr. Martens and Mr. Colvert from DAF Trucks, and Professor Steinbuch and Dr. Reniers from the Mechanical Engineering Department of this university. As you might know, DAF Trucks is constantly searching, I'm not talking about your work, is constantly searching for developments to improve the performance of its trucks. This includes high-quality vehicle features, such as the automatic following of preceding vehicles over the total forward speed range of a truck. Such a vehicle flow control has to be easy to operate, should add to the driver's comfort, and above all, it must be safe. The design developed by Antonio completely meets these requirements. He has managed the project in an outstanding way. He was always dedicated to getting everything working. He organized the support needed at DAF very well, and he performed simulations of his prototype design to a high extent. Antonio is highly skilled, totally committed, and a likable team player. DAF Trucks is therefore very pleased that he accepted their offer to start working at the Product Development Vehicle Control Group. Congratulations with your job. Antonio will now give a brief presentation, and I ask the other nominees.
No.
Oh, they. Okay, sorry. Get something. God, so much to do. Put your stuff over here.
Yeah.
Put this in your... Antonio will give a brief presentation, and I ask the other nominees, to return to their seats. Thank you.
Well, I don't know what to say. I'm very excited. Yeah, welcome, all of you. It's such a great surprise, and really, it's an honor, it's a pleasure to be here. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the nominees. I've seen your posters, and I think you did an excellent job, and I wish you all the best for your professional careers. Also to the jury, of course, for have chosen my project. I'm really grateful, and yeah, thank you very much. Well, just to mention something about myself, my name is Antonio Colín. I come from Mexico, and yeah, let's not talk about what happened last Sunday. Because I'm going to get run out of time, I think. But I just wish you all the best for a Dutch team tomorrow. I did my master program here 4 years ago in automotive technology, and then I decided to continue and pursue a PDN program in automotive system design. I'm very excited about all the automotive industry now. I think it's one of the industries where technology is growing really fast. Smart mobility is one of the key issues that is going to trigger new developments in this area. So I'm really excited about that. This is a picture of me 3-4 years ago, more or less, when, yeah, I was part of the university racing team, and yeah, one day, because at the end of the race, all the people involved could have the opportunity to drive, but that day was in December, it was snowing, but in the end, we decided just to go and have some fun. It was almost impossible to drive, but in the end, yeah, we had a lot of fun. Now, going to the project. Well, here you see a picture that you might recognize. It's this annoying traffic jam, right? Who hasn't been stuck in a traffic jam? It's not nice, especially for truck drivers, since yeah, they encounter these situations quite often. So yeah, the main problem here that was that DAF already has what is called an adaptive cruise control. So they already solved this partially this congestion problem. But this represents a problem because it deactivates when you're driving below 30-25 kilometers per hour. So it's not useful for a traffic jam. So when I started the DAF, they told me, Antonio, we have two main challenges for you. First of all, is it possible to develop this function that can assist drivers in this traffic jam situation? And second of all, is it possible in this short period of time develop a completely functional prototype? And well, yeah, that was a bit challenge for me. I was a little bit confused, and they said, yeah, well, I think we need a smart approach to attack this problem. And that's when we decided to apply one of the tools that we learned during the ASD program, what is called the Kafka method. It's a systematical approach for a design of new products, and we use it for the development of this follow control. This is very nice because it takes into account the driver, first of all, so the customer. We need to think about him, what does he want? And after that, we can derive use cases, scenarios, where we can apply, we can derive the desired functionality and the requirements for the design. And later, we can use those requirements to create a design. First of all, using simulation models in the computer, a lot of testing, and when we think that we are ready, we can put these simulation models using rapid control prototyping techniques in a truck to see if it indeed works. So this is more or less the overview of the process. So I got myself to work. This is a picture of me when I'm uploading the software and calibrating all the parameters, which are really, really a lot, and preparing for a test drive. A short video so you can have an idea of more or less what we achieved. This is just part of the functionality. We didn't have the opportunity to take many videos, so this is just the stopping part. What you can see here is the truck is exiting the corner at around 60 kilometers per hour, and in this part, the driver is just going to decide to release the accelerator pedal and to see what the function has to react. So more or less at this moment, the truck detects that we have a preceding vehicle in front, so we're approaching like a traffic jam, and start decelerating, and we reach within a comfortable distance, and with a comfortable deceleration, a stopping position behind the preceding vehicle. Just to summarize, this is an animation of what we, in the end, achieved with this prototype vehicle. We have the possibility to follow automatically the preceding vehicle during a traffic jam situation. We stop and continue following according to what the traffic jam in front of the situation is present. And we can conclude that with these follow control functions, we have a safe, countable, and efficient driving during a traffic jam. So I'm really, really grateful. Would like to congratulate my professor, first of all, Steinbuch. Also Peter Huberher, that is not here, but our manager from the ASD program. And of course, to all the people from DAF, it was a great pleasure. I really had a lot of fun doing this project, especially to you, Rutger-Jan. He really supported me a lot. Dino, my colleague, it was a joint project with him. Alex, it's also your achievement. And yeah, thank you all, and I'm really, really happy. Thanks.